Kia ora nō rā koutou katoa. Kia huri ake ki te whutu pōro I ANA, kāre pēr he ngākau kotahi, puta noa I te motu, kāore I kapakapa ake I te kitenga o ngā waka taua me ngā haka nui I te whakarewatanga o te whakataetai I pūwhutu pōro o te ao I te pōmere. I tūtaki atu a te hemara rauhihi ki te tangata, nōna nei te toto, te tōtā, me ngā roimata I heke, kia tūwai tētahi o ngā kaupapa hoi waka tino nui, mai, mai, mai.
Koinei te taonga puiaki o te waka, he mea ōhāki no o namata. E ora tonu nei te tau 2011, te ao Maori hei taki atu I te whakarewatanga o te ipuwhutu pōro o te ao. I tā maki makaurau nei, ko tahi te tāne I whakaingoatia hei whakatōpū I ngā waka te kaumārua no te motu whānui, kia whakamānawa te iwi Māori I te pai o te ao.
Ka kete mai tēnā toku whakaaro, ka kete mai te ao katoa e noho ko tahi ana tātou I runga tēnei whenua, e here ko tahi ana tātou I runga tēnei whenua, tātou te iwi Māori, e iwi rangatira, e mua I te ao. Hara tātou e iwi hakahehe ki tērā iwi ki tērā iwi, e iwi ko tahi. Nā te kaupapa waka nei tātou I hono tātou katoa.
Tokihi, 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 Ia ki te hea tangata, karonga te ao, karonga te pō, kia waiki nui, kia waiki roa, kia waiki pāmamo, tihe mo. I ngā tini waka e harara ngā waka o te hōni, engari e waka kawe ana I te rawa.
Ko kake mena te kore, ko kake te ihi. Te mea nui ke ko tāwai, ko taitai koto mai ngā anuinga o ngā waka kotoa. Ko tūtaki anō rātou ki a rātou no. Mōhe anō ki tātou, wene kai hoi, mōhe anō ki rātou no. Ka hari ka kake te wairua. Tēnā te mea nui.
Nā te whai whakaro ki te iwi kāinga kia ngā tifātua, kua whai mana te iwi Māori I te taumata o te kaunihera. Nā rātou hoki ngā tatau I puaki kia whakakotahi te iwi whānui.
We went to the council to say we need to have a hui, we need to have waka involved in the World Cup. As Ngāti Whātua, it's an honour to have all the waka in town, but it's also an honour for us to bring you in and then welcome the world to our city.
Ko mutu o mātou ne mahi I tēnei wā, ko putanga kōrero, pe ana te pā, te āhuatanga o te kaupapa ne, ki ngā kaihautu katoa. Ia ena ko kōrero tō mātou nei kaumātua. Ko haika, te roa te rā, ko mutu tēnei rā mō tēnei pō.
Ko tahi anō te rā e toi ana, ka tahi anō ngā waka katoa ka whakakotahi mai, te kaumārua te mutunga mai. Ko timata hoki te whakakākahu I ngā waka, hei whakarite mo te rā whakahirahira. Heoi, ko te whakatau matua o te rā nei, e tāria tonu nei.
One of the things that we spoke about, Nainira, down at the viaduct was who was going to lead the flotilla out of Popo. So that has been settled. Popo, the wakas will be led by Tahere Tiki Tiki and the King to HS new waka. So the 4 Kingitanga wakas will go out first. Muria tua wera, ko ngā mātā tua eirua, tōro rao ko puhi. Muria tua tera, ko taki timu rao ko nātoki mata whaurua. Muria tua tera. No, I stopped for a reason because I could hear this us. There is no us We are all one.
Rātu, he whakaharatau te mahi kia paruhi rāno te āhua. Ahakoa he hautoru noiho o te taua I tai atu, ko te kōitia rangapū e hikaka ana, e āmaru ana.
This whole row here is going to be at the back when we go down. Oh, training? That's easy. No, you just get them to all line up and get stuck into them. What our kaihoi understand is discipline and kaupapa. When they come here, they know that when somebody is giving instruction, that if they don't listen, they're going to be a sore thumb sticking out.
Try and get a meter. Uniform.
And none of us want to be there, because to be that fella that gets seen on the TV as being the sore thumb, I'd like to say some other words, but can't for the TV. Nobody wants to be that. So the reality behind this is that, and the other side of it is too, is we all want to look good.
E ono rau mātahi katoa ngā kaihoi kua whakaopeti nā te karanga a jau. Ā ko tētahi, ko tana tamāhine, ko waimirirangi te kai hautu waka wahine tuatahi.
There's a lot of mixed feelings. At a moment it's a moment of proudness for our wahine to be out on the water and to be actually a part of the kaupapa and being able to be beside our men and being able to show the world what we can do as wahine toa, as wahine on waka. It's a proud moment for me. Also, as a kaihautu, it's a lot of burden. You got to make sure your waka's safe.
Absolutely, I'm excited for tomorrow. I've been around a few times around the world to take our kaupapa waka to the world, and this is going to be the best sight ever. I think it might even surpass Waitangi for the sheer wow factor for the whole country and for the whole world.
Ka tākiri ko te ata, ka ara te taua. Koinei te rā e ki te amai ai te hua o ngā mahi o ngā rangi kua hori nei. I roto mai I te ope kaihoi, te hiringa o ngā mahi waka a jau. Ko tana tamāhine ko reiha I kopa I tōna wā, nā tētahi mate onge kino nei. Nā te kaupapa waka I tūtaki ai a jau ki tētahi tangata whairawa, nāna I rapu I te oranga mo te tamāhine nei. He mea whakahirahira I te rānei ka hoi ia I te ope taua o tōna pāpā.
People tell me just do it easy, but I don't really want to. I like to get up with everybody else and join in whatever they're doing.
Nā konei ka kitea te hua o ngā mahi nui a jau, o ngā rangi mutunga kore hoki I ngā marama kua hipa.
Tata hau mai te aroha ki roto, ko mutu, ko tīmata te kaupapa. Tēnā oku whakaro nei ne aroha mai te kete atua tātou waka e here ana. Ka hoki ngā mahara ki rātou ko here mui atu I a mātou. Ko tēnā ngā ahuatanga e hau mai roto I au.
Me ua ka kimi haka wana ake I tērā, engari ko te haka tino whai take o te wā ko tērā I hakaina mai rā e ngā tāngata mau kākahu pango I ngā haora I muri ho I te whakarewatanga. Ko ata noho o mātou mātanga haka o te whakataetai ipu futupōro o te ao ki te wānanga I te haka a te kapa o pango.
Here is the All Blacks haka led by Richie McCaw. Pretty weapon.
Yeah, that's right, Richie McCaw, whatever.
No, Richie's done it before.
Oh, you got to get the Maori in there, bro.
Oh, Richard Kahui's down there. He's down.
Oh, Manuni with that old bear hug stance.
And the special boots there, right in the middle.
Oh, Daniel Carter, intense look in his eyes. He's ready to kill.
He's ready. Israel Dag's keen is a testament to his game.
Oh, Ali chicken legs, moving forward.
He's feeling it. The passion.
Oh, I don't know, call it passion, maybe a bit more mongrel would be nice.
Yes, that actually, to be honest, I would like more mongrel out of the rest, but Ali Williams.
I concur, Ali Williams, kai haka #1.
Well, it may have been a white boy scoring with the haka, but it was a brown bro scoring the first try.
This is a brilliant Dag try. Awesome.
And set up by the player of the match, in my opinion, Richard Kahui.
So has Māori rugby ever looked so strong and hot? Well, to discuss that, we have Māori rugby greats and former All Black captain Tāne Norton and Māori Rugby Authority Malcolm Mulholland. First impressions, Tāne?
Oh, as you say about that try, a fantastic try, and to see it scored like that, absolutely fantastic. I thought the whole occasion was unbelievable. We watched in Christchurch, and just to see the atmosphere and the way it was presented, it was a wonderful, wonderful night.
Malcolm, what are your first impressions so far?
Well, the waiting's over, isn't it? I mean, it's been 6 years in the making. We've had the countdown on TVNZ every night. There's been an air of expectation. I mean, I've travelled to Auckland on the road from Palmerston North and travelling through the little towns like Taihape. Every shop front in Taihape has the flags out of every country. I mean, we're in festival mode right now.
We certainly are. Now let's check out the Māori boys in the team.
Ko whakapuna ki te maunga, ko wā o te awa, ko Ngāti Kahununu te iwi, ko Takatimu te waka, ko Kore Jaina Hau.
Just really thankful to be given the opportunity to start in the World Cup here at home. It's going to be a really big occasion, not just for me but for my family.
No, I kind of thought the dream was over, but I'm here today, so pretty happy.
Oh, it's an awesome feeling, mate, to put on the black jersey and run out there. Never thought it'd be a reality growing up, but to be doing it now is pretty special, and I hope I can play some good rugby in it.
Yeah, no, I've been around a while, but old. All the boys give me shit about being old.
Marae Investigates the Rugby World Cup in 2011.
Ka pai, Piri, ka pai. Richard Kahui, Tāne, do you think he was the player of the match against Tonga?
He certainly was. Yeah, I thought he had an outstanding game, and I think it was a little bit of concern over him for a while, but he has come right up to the top form, and to see those players that we have playing, we're going to play a big part in this World Cup.
It looks like, when you read about Graham Henry in the Sunday papers, it looks like Richard Kahui's got that wing spot sewn up almost, so it's about who's going to play on the other wing, and the correct person, the appropriate person's not in the team Jose Aguirre, is he?
Well, he would certainly be a fantastic finisher, and just shows you how unlucky some people have been, and he certainly is Jose an unlucky player.
Because I say a tuiawa, Malcolm, he was running down the sideline there. Jose would have scored that try, wouldn't he?
Jose would have. I mean, you give him a sniff of a try within the opposition's 22 and he's there. He's also a big game player, Jose. We saw that with the third game against the English during the Roto celebrations last year. I mean, that try he scored within their 22 that they started there was just amazing.
And very quickly, Israel Dag, you're a Hawke's Bay boy. How did he go?
Oh, brilliant, of course.
Better than Mills?
Better than Mills, And I think you'll see him play a few more matches come this World Cup, but an outstanding game. I mean, how good was it that we had two Māori boys both scoring 2 tries each in the opening of the World Cup?
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. And we have other Māori playing for international teams. Here are some we spotted. Steve McDowell is assistant coach of Romania, with Henry Paul assistant coach to Russia. Then, of course, Quade Cooper is playing for the Wallabies and Deacon Manu is with Fiji. Also playing for Fiji are Nicky Little and Graham Dews, while James Arledge and Ryan Nicholas are both playing for the Brave Blossoms. And Tasesa Lavea is with Manu Samoa and Shantaine Hape is with England. And I think, Tane, they might have needed Shantaine in the game last night. They just about went down.
Like it. They were very fortunate to get out of that game with a win. But the game's been fantastic. I mean, it's just going to go on now, and great games today, and look forward to every one of them.
Just to pop back to the All Black game, the scrum, are we in trouble there?
We're not going that well, and it's a bit of a concern because we're going to come up against some very strong scrummaging sides, and they're not the well-known teams, but we were found wanting the other night, and they'll be doing some hard work, I'd say, this week on it.
Tani, I just want to ask you, when you were in the All Blacks, did you have to face things like, you know, being in the paper, being objectified, dealing with celebrity?
No.
No?
No, we never.
The shirts weren't that tight back then either, were they? You needed someone to help you to take it off.
No.
What advice do you have for our young Māori men coping with all the attention?
I think they cope very well as it is. I wouldn't be able to give them too much advice, but as long as they are humble men, and they respect their peers, and that's fine. They'll be good players, and they'll represent New Zealand well.
Very well indeed. And just quickly, what do we think of a dream team based on whakapapa?
Dream team based on whakapapa?
We could get those players out of, you know, the Japanese team and the English team.
Well, I think come post-World Cup it's going to be an interesting era for New Zealand rugby. I don't know if we can still afford to only choose players who reside here in New Zealand, and I think a lot of the players that we do have, the current pool that we do have stayed on because they know the Cup's here. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not we can have some negotiations with the IRB to see whether or not the likes of Quade Cooper could play for New Zealand Māori. I mean, that'd be wonderful.
What's the state of Māori rugby at this stage, in your opinion? Because you're the expert on Māori rugby. What's the state of Māori rugby, considering we get Hoiata thrown out of the team, Jose got thrown out of the team. We had a few Māori people that missed out on the team.
Oh, well, I think Jose was the most unluckiest out of the three that did miss out. I think that Liam Messam, the benchmark is quite high because you've got to compare him with Kieran Reid, and Kieran Reid is just an outstanding number 8. So I think, though, overall the state of Māori rugby is very strong. I mean, we're coming off the back of the celebrations last year. Be interesting to see whether or not the South African tour goes ahead. And we've got 6 Māori in that side. It's interesting also when you look at the current World Cup squad that 14 of the players are actually brown. They're either Pacific Islander or Māori, almost half the squad. And I think that'll probably be reflected in the coming years with the browning of the New Zealand population.
Indeed. Tani, what do you think about the Māori All Blacks going to South Africa?
Oh, I think a tour is needed for our game, for the young people to try and get on that trip, and I think it'd be fantastic and great for South Africa relationships too. So yeah, I think it'd be fantastic.
When you were playing, what was the main focus for you when you were coming up through the grades? Was it to make the Māori All Blacks or make the All Blacks?
Firstly, it was to play in a senior team to get that far. Then it was to try and get into a rep team, which I never got. I wasn't in any rep team for a long, long time. And all sportsmen have to have a little bit of luck. And at one stage in my life, I had a bit of luck. I went to Christchurch and joined the Linwood Rugby Club and ended up getting into Canterbury. Canterbury Maoris was the start for me. And it was a big advantage I had in playing that and playing more often in front of selectors. And that was the start of my career, really, as an international.
And you're hot property right now, aren't you?
In demand. It's just like all New Zealanders, we're enjoying this World Cup, and we're going to make sure the 7 weeks are fantastic. We're going to make it great for all the people that come to this country, and so they go home, whether we win or lose, and say, hey, what fantastic people New Zealanders are.
Shall we thank Billy for allowing you to come on to Marae Investigates?
Bill Bush is working for me today, doing a job, talking at a luncheon, and
so you can be here.
So I can be here.
Just look, the Cups are started now. The All Blacks have played their first game. 6 weeks' time, hopefully they'll be in the final. But any concerns at this stage, Malcolm?
No.
Injuries, maybe?
No, not an injury front. I think it's early days yet, and we've got to remember it's not a sprint. It's not a 100-metre sprint. It's more like a 400-metre jog, and that's the way we've got to view the Cup. That wasn't our top-tier side that ran out against Tonga. I think they're still experimenting. I'd like to see the team solidified, probably 2 or 3 games in, and then carry it through from there.
And what about you, Tony?
Yeah, I want to see the best team on now. They need games together just to get those. The combinations seem to have dropped off in our back line and our backs, and if we can get that going again and go with speed and pass with certainty, we'll take a bit of beating.
Yeah.
Oh, kia ora. Tēnā koe, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us today.
Tēnā kōrua.